As Londoners, we're incredibly lucky to have one of the best transport systems in the world, but at times it can be really frustrating. Signal failures, delays, technical problems, and actually what happens, we get really frustrated or we're very late for meetings or for work. So when I heard about an app that allows you to automatically reclaim compensation from TFL automatically without having to do anything, I wanted to speak to Zevi Sternlicht, who came up with the idea.
All I remember about the journey was that it was very stressful and there was a long delay on it. And I actually, at the time, I don't think I even knew about getting a refund for it. I was just, worried about the delay, etc. But later that night, when I came home, I decided, you know what, I couldn't get out of my system. It wasn't even about the money, but I decided to research it, and I learned that TFL would refund you, and I started doing the process. And I realized that the process is very lengthy. They don't show you, okay, here's all your journeys, click, and it's there. You have to go to a form and say, what time did you travel? What line did you travel on? From which station to which station? What time? How long was the delay?
And that's the problem. If you want to claim compensation right now, you have to go onto a website and enter all your details. And by the end of a long day at work, will you really remember all the details of the delay? Well, Zevi realised that his coding skills could help.
Really, why is everybody sitting at home manually filling out the forms, or even worse, not bothering to because it takes a good 4 or 5 minutes? Let's have an automated system that can pull your journeys, analyze them, if they're eligible for a delay, claim it for them. And that's, I think it was like a year later when my first prototype was ready.
What fascinates me is how modern data access can help us get the compensation that we are owed automatically. And I'd like to see this idea rolled out far beyond just TFL services. But achieving that requires operators or providers to open up their data to be read by apps. And how keen will they be to do that? Well, TFL is certainly leading the way.
TFL has become so adaptable to public apps. There are so many apps there are so many people that benefit from apps that actually tell them your next train is leaving in 30 seconds, your bus is coming in 45 seconds, and it's been a game changer for anyone commuting these kind of things.
Well, it's just not about compensation. If you think about it, the organisations that have all this data, like TFL and others, if they can provide that data to outsiders, they can come up with some really innovative ideas. And often they can come up with ideas that maybe people who are inside the organisation may not have thought of themselves.
The lesson to me has been, if you make an app that works and that people trust, and you do it responsibly, and you really you satisfy your users' needs, then it will take off, and you will have something much bigger than you thought about. And it's a very encouraging thought for entrepreneurs.